What is the typical turnaround time for your custom apparel order, and what questions should you ask so you don't get screwed? This is Ross with Cogent Apparel, and we help businesses and corporations with custom apparel and promotional products. And our goal for this YouTube channel is to be a valuable resource for business leaders, so please subscribe to our channel. Now, turnaround time for an order is a question we get asked often. So I'm going to discuss both the industry standard as well as questions you should ask your custom apparel printer so you don't get caught off guard. The industry standard is typically 5 to 12 business days. On a side note, our turnaround time is 7 to 10 business days. However, when it comes to turnaround time, you need to keep in mind these factors. For one, holiday rushes. Things like Christmas, Valentine's, St. Patrick's Day, 4th of July will all see higher demand, so keep those in mind. Also, when it comes to holidays, those days are not considered business days, so that's something that may also delay your order. Next is special events, such as big sporting events, conventions, and things like marathons, may all slow down your production times. Also, keep in mind, this turnaround time will most likely not include shipping. Find out how long shipping to your location will be and how much it will cost. The good thing about us is we have negotiated rates with UPS, so we pass those savings on to you. But it's definitely important you find out how much shipping will be and how long it'll take to get to you. Has your custom corporate apparel ever been weeks or months late and you try to call them to figure out what's going on and you can't get a hold of anyone, or worse yet, they just avoid you? We understand your frustration. From finding the best products that will fulfill your specific needs, along with on-time delivery and great communication, our goal is to become your custom merch partner and the company that you can depend on. Have questions? We'd love to talk to you about your custom apparel needs. Call us at 702-664-1515 and speak to a customer service representative today. Now, here are questions you should ask your printer before you putting in an order. The first question is, what happens if your equipment goes down? Hey, things happen, equipment breaks down, but the question is, what happens to your order? Most printers will have what we call overflow printers. Overflow printers are just like as it sounds. They're basically overflow printers in case a company has equipment breakdown or they get behind on production and they're just too busy and they need to send off some of the orders to an overflow printer so that they can meet their production deadlines. Now, overflow printers are usually in the same area, but sometimes they could be in different areas. So it's important to know what happens if your order needs to be sent to an overflow printer. Another thing to ask is, if my job does go in an overflow printer, does my turnaround time and quality guarantees apply? What happens if the print is wrong or there's an error? I'd say the larger, reliable printers would definitely take care of it, but it's always good to ask and make sure. Usually, the bigger companies will work to find good quality overflow printers that they can rely on to do a good job. We've actually had to cut some ties with some overflow printers because their print quality wasn't what we were looking for and it wasn't consistent. Comment below the longest you've ever waited for an order. We've heard some real horror stories, so I'm interested to hear what other people have experienced. Be sure to subscribe for more answers to your most commonly asked questions and learn the questions you need to be asking your custom printing company so you don't get screwed. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.